He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we gonna talk about it.
Dude, yeah, it's really bad. Like he explains the whole situation.
So we got another one lined up. This video has been going viral of this woman not getting, what was it? She refused to get out of the car.
Yeah.
When they went to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah. So I actually saw the entire clip. So pretty much what happened is she had a scheduled date with this guy to go to like a fancy restaurant. I don't know. I believe they said something like Aria or something like that. So they were going to this fancy place. He gets there. They're planning to go out at 4 p.m. The reservation's for 5. He gets to her house, and I guess she's running behind, and he ends up waiting a whole hour.
Oh no!
Before he's even able to get into her house.
Yeah.
So he takes her to cheesecake, and then she has an issue with it.
All right, let's watch it.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
Let me just get the door for you. What a gentleman.
Yeah. This guy is a king.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
The fact that she's recording or live is just crazy too.
Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you? Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we gonna talk about it.
Yeah, so I'd say this video doesn't do it justice, right? Because it's such a small clip of the whole video. But, dude, yeah, it's really bad. Like, he explains the whole situation of, like, how he waited a whole hour. She's like, yeah, I don't know you. I don't want you in my house. She's like, and I can respect that. But, you aren't respectful of the fact that I'm taking you to Cheesecake.
Yeah.
She's like, make other reservations. She's like, no, like, we missed our reservation because I waited a whole hour.
Yeah. And
then even at the very end, he's like, he's finally had enough. He's like, I'm just going to take you home. And then she's like, what? You're going to take me home? And then at that point, she finally comes around a bit. And she's like, oh, well, can we kind of like find a compromise to this? Like, can we work this out? And he's like,
no.
He's like, no, I'm just going to take you home.
See, like the thing is, like, I genuinely feel bad for this girl. And the reason why is she obviously has some sort of trauma in her life where she's taking this out on people around her, right? Like, that this comes down from some sort of projection of her feeling insecure about something. And like, she doesn't feel that way about herself.
Right.
She's like, this is a front that she's putting on and probably has no idea. But I feel bad for this girl and good on this guy. Cause it doesn't sound like he was a dick to her.
Yeah.
It sounds
the whole
like he was
way through. He was like a gentleman the whole time.
Yeah.
Too.
I had an experience kind of like this, not exactly, but I took this girl, I was 20 years old, 19 or 20, something like that. Took this girl out on a date. She was so fucking rude to the server. So rude. I don't know if it was because they were both girls or what, but she was nasty to this girl. Excuse me, you said you were gonna, no, stuff like that. Like She was being a bitch. And I literally left.
Yeah.
I left in the middle of the date. Hey, I'll be right back.
Savage.
I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. And I dipped.
That's savage.
Dipped. Because if you're going to be disrespectful like that, like especially on a first date over some, like, I don't know. When I look at my girlfriend and our first date, like it could have been anywhere. It literally could have been McDonald's and she probably wouldn't have cared, And I was afraid to tell her when she asked me what I did. I told her that I worked for this marketing company. I never told her that I owned a business because I didn't know her at the time, but I didn't want her like thinking, like I kind of wanted her thinking that I was completely broke and had no money, right? Yep. Like, even though I wasn't like balling at the time, but I didn't want her to base our relationship off of my money or my, I wanted to see if she really is into me.
Yep.
And because if she is, then whether you're rich or poor, then you're going to have a great relationship. But if some girl gets with you because you have status and because you have money, that's great. But if you ever lose that, which most millionaires lose it a couple times over, if you lose that, where's she going to go? She's going to dip. She's not going to sit around and go to Cheesecake Factory. She's not going to want to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches at your house, which I get to a point. But what do you think?
No, I agree. I think you hit the nail on the head. And good on you for leaving the date. That's hilarious.
Yeah, and just as a disclaimer, I did pay. I paid
Oh,
the bill.
nice,
I paid
nice.
my portion of the bill, just to be clear,
Nice.
and then I did.